Hello Pisces, welcome to your November 2019 love reading. I will be channeling for this reading because there's a full moon in Taurus that's happening in November, and it's going to make very permanent changes in a lot of people's love life. So we'll be pulling a moon card for you as well, and I will be pulling messages from this deck, but mostly, guys, I'm going to be channeling. So I'm going to be working with bells. I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to let Spirit do the talking because I just feel like there's going to be a really big shift in November. And I just feel like it's best to let Spirit come through. So asking for information for Pisces and love and romance. Love and romance for Pisces, love and romance for Pisces, love and romance for Pisces 2019, November. Love and romance for Pisces 2019, November. One more shuffle here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, Pisces, so right off the bat, the beginning of your reading here. Pisces, as we are approaching the full moon in Taurus for November 2019. Know this, Pisces, you are coming into a time of great change. Changes that are going to be pushing you out of your comfort zone. Pisces, for many of you, this tower moment that is approaching is not so much in regard to another relationship or another person, but in regard to you and yourself and how you relate to other people. You may be finding yourself falling out of love or falling in love. You may be finding yourself feeling that you are changing, that what you are seeking or needing is changing. And as such, an existing relationship may need to undergo some getting to know one another again, or starting over with a clean slate. Pisces, many people fear this Tower card when it comes up in readings, but understand, for you, in the case of love and romance for November 2019, this Tower moment, this Tower card is more so about you and how you perceive yourself, who you are, what you want, your own identity. This is not something that is befalling you. This is not something that someone else is doing to you. This is you having an awakening. This is you being who you are, instead of feeling as though you must complete or answer to some kind of a role or come into being some type of a person that you are not. This Tower moment is about you taking back your power in personal relationships. Pisces, some of you are realizing that for a very, very long time, you have not felt safe in your love relationships. When we say you have not felt safe, what we mean is that you have not felt secure, and you have felt as though love can be taken away from you at any moment. You have lived in your relationships constantly working and striving to prove your worth or to show yourself as a good partner, a desirable partner, because there's constantly this fear that at any moment this individual will turn around and look at you and say, Pisces, I don't like being with you. You are not enough for me. And this is where the Tower moment comes in for you, Pisces, because you are waking up and realizing that you are enough and that there's no need for you to pretend to be somebody else to gain this love and attention and appreciation. Pisces, we are not saying this in a cruel way. We are not saying this to judge you, but you have been faking. Some of you have been faking who you are in hopes of being perceived to be more interesting or more likable or more lovable. This is what will crumble. This is what will fall down, is the fake face or the inauthentic or the disingenuous version of yourself. And when it comes down, Pisces, you will breathe a big sigh of relief because the pressure is gone. There's no more need to pretend to fulfill some role of a person that you are not. Getting to be yourself, getting to be who you are, and receiving love just who you are, as you are. And you are learning to feel secure in your love relationships as a result. Understand and know the Tower signifies for you, Pisces, a permanent change where your reactions, your cycles, your relationships are forever changing. And please know and understand, Pisces, that it is our intention to assist you in bringing about changes for the better. Pisces, you will find that you are becoming more confident with these full moon changes in Taurus. You are releasing fear. You are releasing doubt. You are releasing anything that was holding you back in terms of pursuing the things that you are passionate about. You are coming into the energy of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she is a very capable person. She is perceived to be sexy. Although we want you to know, Pisces, there is far too much concern with people these days in being sexy. Humans have lost the understanding of what sex is and how it works and what attraction is. The common current definitions of sexy are not what was initially intended. This is not to say that people are not meant to be attracted to one another. However, the current market, the current perception is so very far off. And Pisces, you are understanding this. You are having an awakening. You are understanding to see your body for the beautiful thing that it is. You are understanding to see yourself for the sexy person that you are, the true definition of the word, as you are coming into your power, your confidence, your creativity, your love of life, your enjoyment of life. And these are the things that are changing and shifting your energies, that are drawing to you others with a magnetism. Pisces, many of you have felt very unfulfilled in the areas of physical connection for a long time. You have felt very unfulfilled in your physical relationships for some time. And this is changing for you in November because you are coming into your authenticity, and your authenticity was being affected, or your inauthenticity was causing a reaction in your life to where you were not having the connection that you would like, and you were feeling it in the physical sense. You were feeling a lack of physical connection. This will be changing for you in November 2019. Pisces, a warning for some of you. We emphasize a warning for some, not all, but some. Some of you whom have been in a third party type situation, who you have been either the third party, or you have had a third party, or you have been involved in a relationship that has had secrets. These secrets will be coming to the forefront. For some of you, your tower will involve any deception, anything that you have covered up. Understand and know this, Pisces. This is coming to the surface not as a punishment for you. There is no punishment here. This is not a punishment. It is simply to help clear the path, clear the air, so that that which is not meant to be can fall away, and that which is meant to be can be built. This is happening as a clearing. This is happening as a clear slate. This is happening so that you may be shown and know and see the true path in which you are meant to move forward. Again, we do not wish to instill fear. We only want to prepare you, and we only want you to know that you are still loved, you are not judged, you are not punished, but that these truths will be revealed for those of you whom have been keeping secrets at this time. Pisces, as you are coming into these physical connections and as truths are being revealed, it is opening the door to love. It is opening the door to true love and affection. It is opening the door to you understanding your emotional connections and learning to have control over your emotions. This Taurus full moon will be a very intense energy in which some people are caught up in arguments and disagreements, in which some people are feeling frustrated or agitated. Pisces, you are such a beautiful sign full of emotions. You are so beautiful in your emotions, and many of you Pisces are so very sensitive to moon energy. You are going to feel a rush of emotions. For some of you, it will feel like all these feelings, all the feelings that are to feel, are coming into you at the same exact time, and this may feel uncomfortable and this may feel difficult for some of you, but understand this, Pisces, you are going to learn mastery over your emotions. You are going to learn to control your emotions. You are going to learn that there is no need to numb your emotions. Some of you Pisces have really held back emotionally in relationships, some of you in current relationships, because there's been a fear of being seen as too sensitive or too emotional, and you have feared scaring people away. But you are finally going to learn the perfect balance of emotion, Pisces. You are finally going to learn the perfect balance of being in the deep emotions that you are, but not for these emotions to overtake you or to be in control of you. You are learning that beautiful control of your feelings, and you are learning how to use these deep emotions of yours to your benefit and that which you are manifesting and creating in your life. Many of you who have been seeking a more secure marriage or have been seeking to manifest marriage, you are going to find in November that the groundwork for this is being laid in a very clear and permanent way. Pisces, many of you are finally becoming more confident and more secure in your love relationships, in a sense of creating a partnership and home. Pisces, those of you who have been giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, you are coming into a balance. You are learning to receive. Many times, Pisces, some of you, not all of you, but some of you, and you must hear this message. This is not being said to embarrass you. This is not being said to humiliate you. So please, Pisces, do not take this message in an offensive way. It is not meant as offense. It is meant as this Taurus full moon is coming in. This Taurus full moon is meant to come in and to teach us to see the truth about ourselves and the changes that need to be made. And so this is being said to you in this way. But some of you, Pisces, some of you, you have had this cycle or this habit where when one offers you something, you say, no, it's okay. No, it's okay. And one offers you something and you turn it down and you turn it away out of the desire to be polite or out of the desire not to seem needy, or because for some reason some part of you feels a little bit embarrassed to accept or to receive. Some part of you feels as though it is not okay for you to want or to accept. And when these other individuals do not insist, if they do not say, Pisces, I insist you must accept this offer. Pisces, I insist you must allow me to do this for you. When these people do not insist, you feel very hurt, you feel very sad, you feel very resentful, you feel angry at yourself for allowing the opportunity to slip you by, and you feel angry at the other for not being more persistent and not offering to you again. You are now learning that you must receive when it is coming in, when it is being offered. You are finding the courage and the confidence to accept. You are learning to take hold of opportunities as they present themselves. And for some of you, this will be in the sense of love. Some of you have had individuals show interest in you, but it has been difficult for you to reciprocate. If you've had challenge finding the balance in reciprocation, you are going to master this in November. You are going to master being able to allow someone in and not feel discouraged when you are not able to express your interest and this individual gives up and moves on to another. For those of you that you've been in this cycle, understand and know that in November this cycle will end. You will learn to receive. Those of you having challenges in your relationship due to finances, feeling an inequality, feeling that one has all the financial power and the other has none, or feeling as though finances are a big stress and a big pressure in your relationship, you will be mastering this. You will be mastering managing money in a relationship. You will be mastering a sense of decision making and power in relationship to where there is an equal power. There is not one over the other. There is no hierarchy among you, and that there is an equality of making decisions together, of putting finances together, of finances being something more harmonious in your relationship, helping you to work together, to understand each other, to build and to create together, instead of being something that you argue about. So there's going to be this change in this way for many of you in the changes and the shifts that are happening in November. Pisces, we spoke about the need to accept offers as they come in. And Ace of Wands is a card that confirms this, that stresses this message. Ace of Wands is an opportunity that approaches, and it is up to you to accept it. It is up to you to take hold of it. What you get from it is what you will put into it. And this is what you need to know about your relationships. This is what you need to know about your connection. Pisces, some of you, again, not all of you, but some of you have had a cycle or a pattern in relationships where you have waited for this individual to step up and to make certain things known or to take the lead. You've been looking for someone to lead so whom you can follow, and you are learning, Pisces, in November, that this relationship is not follow the leader, that this relationship is a dance, that you may move and flow together, that you may perhaps maybe take turns in leading, or that you are learning to move together. You are learning to move in a way where you are going to have a connection. It is not about you waiting for the other to decide or to show you the theme or the mood of the relationship, Pisces. Many of you are learning that it is going to be periodically up to you to set the mood. It is going to be periodically up to you to take the lead. It is going to be periodically up to you to take control of situations. And this is where you are learning the harmony of the give and take. You are learning to take back your power as well. Pisces, there's a great deal of passion that comes in with Ace of Wands, and you are connecting with these passionate energies as well. Understand and know that any of you in a relationship that has felt lackluster, Maybe this is not, we do not mean in the terms, we do not mean a dysfunctional relationship. We do not mean a toxic relationship. We just simply mean lackluster, where you've become bored. It's become so very boring to be with this person, or it's become so very boring when you go on these dates or you get to know these people. Understand and know that Ace of Wands comes in and says it is time for you to create the passion, that what you put in is what you will get out. It may be up to you, Pisces, to come in and light fire and bring fire to a situation, but understand and know that you are going to learn that it is safe for you to do so, because you are confident in who you are. You are no longer putting on faces or masks, hoping that you will incite another to take the lead in pursuing you or bringing passion into your life. You are understanding you are enough as you are, and you are able to choose who you would like, and you are able to set the mood and set the tone simply by being in your authenticity. You are learning that you are going to be aligning with the right energy, the right people, the right partners, and you are learning that you are good enough as you are, who you are now. There is no need to be a chameleon and change your colors to attract. You simply, without the ability of changing colors, are going to be able to seek out opportunity and take hold. Pisces, Spirit and these cards are in unison today. We will say it again. You no longer need to be someone else to pull in an opportunity. All you need is your confidence and you taking the steps, you setting the mood, you moving in the direction you wish to go in. This is a life lesson for you, Pisces, to learn to be bold, to learn to make the next move. It is okay for you to do so. It is okay for you to express your interest, to set your sights on a goal and to go for it. Understand and know that as you come into the time of the cardinal moon, this will be something that you will be able to master. This is something you will feel that you can do quite comfortably, quite naturally, even by second nature, as it were, even by just kind of as an autopilot, as if it were. You are learning to move in a different way. You are learning that you can go through your life with this boldness, with this confidence, and make things happen, to take initiative instead of taking on activities or behaving a certain way or taking on appearances in a certain way and hoping that you can entice someone to take the steps you wish them to take. You are going to be setting the tone. You are going to be taking the steps, and you are going to be directing the relationships to go in the direction that you would like them to go in, simply by action, not by persuasion. You are coming out of that attempt to constantly persuade, and you're realizing it is no longer necessary, Pisces. Pisces, I thank you for allowing me to channel for you today. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that it was healing. I hope that it can be something that you are able to put to use for yourself in the future. I encourage you to watch your moon sign and Venus sign videos as well, simply because I know many people have told me that when it comes to matters of love, Sometimes their moon sign resonates more or their Venus sign resonates more. So it can be helpful to watch the videos so that you're able to take these very general readings and be able to apply them a little bit more specifically to your energetic and planetary makeup. I'm more than happy to give you a private reading if you would like to connect with me and click on the Calendly link in the description of this video. It will take you to the online calendar. It will show you all the different reading options I offer, the prices, the next available, and you can schedule there. Last I checked, guys, I still had some availabilities in November. Please know and understand I'm going to be taking time off at the end of November so that I can begin working on the videos for you guys for 2020, the 12-month forecast. I did it at the end of last year. And so when I posted them at the end of last year, many people wanted to have a private 12-month reading for the new year coming in. And the calendar filled up very, very fast. I was booked about 2 or 3 months out. So that may happen this year. That may not happen this year. But if you were hoping to get a quick little reading in before the end of the year, now is the time to schedule, because in the coming weeks, it may fill up. And once the 2020 videos go up, you may have many people scheduling for their private readings for 2020. They're going to be going up in early December because I'm going to be working on them in November, the last week of November, and when I take time off in November. And I'm not booking the 2020 readings yet, guys. I will let you know. There will be an announcement. You guys will know when I'm ready to do the 2020 readings for everybody. That will be posted and that will be announced as well. So I thank you all very much for watching, sharing, liking, commenting, subscribing, and I am wishing you a fabulous November, my dears.